On the next inhale, slide the hands forward, coming onto all fours. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in one line, knees directly underneath the hips. As you inhale, lift the head and tailbone, finding length in the front body. As you exhale, press the mat away from you, round the back, push evenly into the hands. Inhale, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, push the mat away from you, rounding the back, chin towards chest. Move with your breath. Exhale, push and round. From here, draw the right shoulder and right hip toward each other. It's not a very big movement, just to open up the side body. Come back to center and over to the left side, drawing left shoulder and left hip together. Just moving side to side here, warming up the side body for the practice. On the next inhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Fingers are spread. Bend the right knee deeply. And then, looking at your knees, draw the right knee in front of the left knee. You should feel a really good stretch in the hips here. Keep pressing evenly into the hands, scanning the body for any areas of tension, and bringing length with your breath to that area. Taking it over to the other side, left knee comes in front of right knee. And inhale, downward facing dog. Clarify your foundation, spread the fingers, push especially into the thumbs and first fingers to avoid wrist pain. The neck is long, no tension in the neck. On the next inhale, walk to the front of the mat. Take the feet hip distance apart, grab opposite elbows, and hang here in ragdoll. With each inhale, find length in the legs, and with each exhale, see if you can melt the stomach over the thighs. Feel free to bend the knees and intend to straighten, or stay where you are in stillness. Do whatever it is you need to do to have a good practice. On the next inhale, release the hands. Step back with the left leg. Follow it with the right leg, plank pose. Hips are in line with the body. Come onto the knees if you need to, or stay where you are in plank pose. Wherever you are, heart forward, lower down, onto your belly. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Exhale, melt forward. As you inhale, push back, child's pose. Head is resting on the mat. Press the armpits down towards the mat. As you inhale, round forward onto all fours. Exhale, curl the toes, lift, downward facing dog. Picture the body as an upside down letter V. Feet are hip distance. Thighs are engaged, kneecaps are lifted. Inner thighs spinning up towards the sky. Inhale, right leg lifts. Look at the toes and make sure the right toes are pointed down to the ground. Exhale, step the right foot behind the left. You can bend your knees if you need to. It's the variation of downward facing dog. As you inhale, keeping the toes down towards the mat, lift the leg. Exhale, set it back down. Coming over to the other side, keep pushing evenly into the hands. And when you're ready, lift the left leg, toes are pointed down towards the ground so the hips are even. When you're ready, set the left foot behind the right. As you inhale, draw the left leg up towards the sky, toes pointed down towards the mat, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, filling up the lungs with as much air as you can, and step forward with the right foot. Left knee comes to the mat. Inhale, arms lift. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands to the base of the head. Pelvis comes forward for a stretch in the left hip flexor. And magnetize the knees, so imagine they're kind of attracted to each other and they're pulling towards one another. As you inhale, press into the right foot, lift up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, and step back, plank pose. Heart comes forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, press only into the hands and the feet, the legs are lifted off the mat. Then roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Scanning the body just to see how it feels now that you've done one side. And when you're ready, pick the left leg up, step the foot to the front of the mat, right knee on the mat. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Interlace the fingers, bring them to the base of the head. Send the hips forward. Chest is lifted, elbows away from the face. Release the hands, hands to the heart. Press into the feet, lift up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Use the core, lift the left foot, step back, plank pose. Heart comes forward. Chaturanga. From here, come all the way down onto the mat, spider the fingers out to the sides. Use your back body muscles to lift yourself up off the mat. Exhale, melt forward. When you're ready, use your back body muscles to lift yourself up and look over your right shoulder. Use the hands like a straw, like a suction. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Look up over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. As you inhale, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes. Kneecaps are lifted. Activate the core, push up. Downward facing dog. On the next inhale, come onto the toes. Bend the knees, look ahead, and quietly jump forward. Halfway lift, drawing the shoulder blades toward one another. Exhale, melt forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, come up with a flat back. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, shoulders down away from the ears. Activate the core. And on the next inhale, lift the right leg, toes pointed towards the sky. Try not to let them go out towards the right. Point the toes straight up. Try not to lean back. Bring the hands to the heart. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Cross the right foot over the left thigh and bring the heart forward, long back. The more forward you come, the more you'll feel it in the left hip. Keep pushing evenly into all four corners of the left foot and come to standing. As you inhale, push the right foot back behind you, upper body comes down, warrior three. Right toes pointed straight down towards the mat, hips are even. With control, lower down, high lunge. Arms come up overhead. Find your balance. And then come into warrior one. So the right foot is pressed down into the mat. Hips are facing forward. As you inhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Lift the heart, lift the head. Exhale, chest comes forward, arms up overhead. Press the hands together, press the palms together. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Left knee is directly over the ankle or slightly behind. Push into the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale, hands to come to the mat. Inhale, press all your weight into the left foot, lift the right leg, standing split. With each inhale, find length. And when you're ready to exit, bring the right foot down, let it hover. Use your core before setting it down. Forward fold. As you inhale, press the knees together, feet together. Lift the upper body, Utkatasana, chair pose. Long back, trying not to arch the back or round. Activate the core, squeeze the legs together. Look up at the thumbs if that feels okay for the neck. Inhale, Tadasana. On the next inhale, lift the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Activate the core. Inhale, lift left leg, toes pointed straight up towards the sky. Try not to lean back. Find your balance. On the next inhale, bring the hands to the heart. Bend the left leg. Left foot is active. Bend the right leg. Cross the left foot over the right thigh. Long back. Bring the heart forward. The more forward you come, the more you'll feel it in your right hip. Check in with your breath. Maintain the connection to your breath. And as you inhale, come back to stand on the right foot and press the left leg back behind you, bringing the upper body down. Hips are even. Inner left thigh spins towards the sky, warrior 3. Press the hands together. With control, begin to bend the right leg and step back, high lunge. Arms come up overhead, right knee directly above the ankle or slightly behind. When you're ready, come into warrior 1 feet. So left foot is totally on the mat. Press especially into the outer edge of the left foot, hips are facing forward. As you inhale, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Lift the chest, lift the head. As you exhale, bring the upper body forward. Arms come up overhead, shoulders away from the ears. Right knee directly over the ankle, not in front. Continuing to push in the outer edge of the left foot. Breathing full, deep, powerful breaths. And as you inhale, lift up to release the pose. Arms come apart, come up overhead. Exhale, hands melt to the ground. Press all your weight into the right foot, lift the back leg, use your core, spread the toes. Activate the thighs. With each inhale, find length. And with each exhale, melt forward with the heart a little bit more. When you're ready to release, slowly bring the leg down and let the left foot hover. Use your core. And then place it down, forward fold. Feet together, knees together. As you inhale, lift the upper body, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose.